Hello, Abundant Joy community. This is Ade, and welcome back to your daily read. So, if you did not get a chance to check out the weekly collective reading, that will be in the description box, the link to it, and you can check it out. That's where we first chose the piles that you see here that we will then follow through this week of September 8th through the 14th. Also, the reading for yesterday, Sunday, is also at the end of that reading that's in the link at the in the description box. So I also talk a little bit about this first card in that reading when I start the daily reads with the Sunday. Okay, so now all week I will just come in and say, hey, this is going to be for whatever day it is, and we will do a quick reading for your daily read. And so you may choose to follow one specific pile throughout the week if you want to just kind of follow that energy to see if it resonates with you, if that's a pile that feels like that sounds like me for this week, the energy that I'm in, or if it's totally up to you if you want to choose different piles on different days. It's all good. Whatever your spirit, your intuition, your heart tells you to do, that's where most likely your message is for you. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to just ask if you're liking the videos that you're seeing here, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button, share the video, drop a comment, let me know what's resonating with you. I'm particularly interested in if you're following a particular pile and what pile that might be. So you can drop down there for me, like pile 1 is resonating with me, or pile 2, or whatever it may be. So let's get to it. All right. So the piles that we had chose yesterday for the week that will continue through the week, pile 1 will be the laugh stone. And that is the authenticity. I open the way of truth. I open the way of truth. Okay. And then pile 2 will be the nurture stone. And that is going to be spirit of earth. Spirit of earth, have faith, you are supported. And pile 3 is going to be accept stone, the accept stone. And that is going to be with great mystery. I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. Okay, so those are going to be our piles. Let's hop into the reading. Take a moment to choose the one that is for you. And this is going to be your reading for Monday, September 9th. I'll see you in there. Hello, pile 1. Let's get into your reading for Monday, September 9th. You chose the authenticity. I opened the way of truth. Well, we're at the beginning of the week, and let's see what's going on. So your situation, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. Now the card here says attainment, but really what I'm seeing here is that you're working on something right now. There's maybe a project, or it might be just with your career, or it could also be like an artistic project, or some of you may even be working on yourself. But the key here is that this card is inviting you to put the work in, master what it is that you are working on, okay? That means putting the work in day to day. And so this is encouraging you to continue to move forward, all right? With whatever that project is. Now, what you may not see, what may be hidden under the surface for you, the Page of Cups, okay? The Page of Cups, so this is really talking about possibility, right? It says possibility here, and that's because the Page of Cups has this sort of idealistic view, is the big dreamer, right? So underneath the surface, what's going on, whatever this project is that you're working on, is it can be much bigger than you think it's gonna be, but where you need to go ahead and keep your focus on is doing that work day by day by day, okay? But what's going on underneath is that you are beginning to dream big. Allow yourself to dream big. Now, this pile 1, is the only pile that got 2 of the outcomes or action steps that are to come up next, and 2 of the guidance from Spirit. So let's take a look at what you have. So in terms of action steps, death. Okay, so you got the transformation. the death and the rebirth card. And what I'm hearing here is this project that you're working on, and it could be your job, it could be the way that you're thinking about your job, it could be a project, it could be a relationship for some of you all that you're working on a regular basis. That's what just came through. But there is going to need to be a transformation because the way that you are seeing yourself in this situation has transformed. Okay. And so that is going to open up new doors for you. Now that may be challenging for some of you because in the process of transformation, you also need to let go. Okay. So some of that may be happening for you, but understand that you are moving to a new self, a new rebirth, a new situation. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So wonderful. Okay, so yeah, so I feel like this birth is going to make way to a new opportunity because the Ace of Cups is all about, it says revive here, but it's like the beginning of something that is going to be heart-centered, that's going to be passionate, that's going to lead you to a fulfillment that you have not had before in the past. And I really believe this is all stemming from whatever it is that you are currently working on, that you're diligently working on day to day. Okay, so keep at it, keep plugging at it. Understand that you may have to go through some changes. There may be a transformation, but you got this. Okay, Pile 1, because you're going to something brand new, beautiful. All right, your guidance from the divine, survival. Okay, and upheaval. So we've got this twice here, this sort of sense of letting go. But what's deep about this is that in survival, when we're in survival mode, how much can you really do? Like you're not really making any movement. This crow is hiding sort of in the bushes from this predator of the fox. He's not going to make any moves. He's not going to make any rash, kind of things that would call attention to him in any way, right? And so you are moving from survival to an upheaval. But the thing is, yeah, there's an upheaval that's happening, but you're going to be able to take flight. All right. You're going to be able to take flight. So yes, you will be going through a transformation. There may be something that you have to let go. There may be a change that occurs in your work environment or in the relationship that you're dealing with of some kind that you've been working on. But kind of allow yourself to let go and kind of go with the flow because that change is going to move you out of survival mode and into this beautiful Ace of Cups energy, which is a brand new beginning that's going to lead you to fulfillment. All right. That's what I'm seeing for you guys today on this Monday. So I hope that you have a joyfully abundant day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All right. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your daily reading for Monday, September 9th. Welcome back. Your stone is nurture and your card is spirit of the earth. Have faith. You are being supported. So this seems like a message that's going to be carrying with you throughout the week. But let's see what's going on for you today on Monday. So your situation, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles, this is, it's Monday. It's a brand new week. This is a new venture, a new project, something stable. Could be something to do with your career where you're going to be starting something new. It could be an artistic project. It could be a new you, if you will, like a rebuilding of your physical self in some way or your mental and emotional self. But I think mostly when I think about the Ace of Pentacles, we're really talking about the material world. So something that, an actual physical project that you're going to be working on that may come up for you in this Monday, or you may just be working on one as it emerges. Now, what may be going on underneath the surface that you're not quite aware of? Let's see what we have here. The Tower. So you've got a release that's you're going to need to let go of. So my understanding is for your Monday, you may have a new venture that comes in, but in order for you to really grasp that new venture, you're going to have to let go of something. It could be a way of thinking. It could be a concept of where you thought you were going. And now here's this new venture and you want to take that on. And so you're going to have to shift how you're moving. All right. So there's going to be a need, a sudden change, something unexpected is going to come into view that is going to affect this new venture. The new venture may be causing it, is what I'm getting strongly. That's some new venture, some new project, some new relationship, something is coming in. I think it's more of a physical project though than it would be a relationship. It could be a dynamic in a relationship, okay? But overall, what we're seeing here is that what you're not aware of is that there is going to there's going to be a sudden change, and there's going to be something that you're going to need to release, let go of. Now, what action you need to take or what's happening moving forward. So you've got the Three of Swords, and Three of Swords talks about grief. And the invitation here for you is to make sure that you're giving yourself time to be able to heal from whatever may be coming up. Whenever there is a sudden change, loves, there's often grief. So I don't want this to scare you per se. I just want to make sure that you give yourself space and time to really process and deal with the sudden change that comes up, because I feel like this beautiful new beginning, this new venture is going to be something that's going to be good for you in the long run. All right. But in the interim, in the immediate future, there may be some uncomfortableness, some need for you to release. All right. As we're looking at this Monday. All right. Now your guidance from the divine. You've got bond. Wow. So overall, crows and ravens tend to bond for life. Like they, have a partner. Apparently there are a few that may be out there that are a bit of a swinger, if you will. But most of them pretty much bond for life. So this card is kind of inviting you to look at the ways in which you're bonded. Now, this could be in relationship, but it also could be, we can have a strong bond to a career, a passion, a hobby, a family dynamic or unit of some kind, okay? Whatever you're bonded to. And so this is guidance from Spirit to kind of say, go toward that which you are bonded to, okay? And let that provide solace for you. Let that be able to help you to heal whatever may come up. And I'm really getting for you all, because we're just doing this as a daily read, that this healing, this grief that you're dealing with directly has to do with the sudden change. So oftentimes when you are dealing with grief from a sudden change, the way that you have to help heal yourself from it is to allow yourself to embrace a new perspective. Because what can be so difficult about change is that we don't want to let go. We don't want things to be different than the way they are. But the truth is, sometimes different is better. All right? So that's what I'm seeing for you all. I hope you have an abundantly joyful day. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye. Hey, Pile 3. Welcome to your September 9th, Monday daily reading. All right, let's get into it. So remember that you have the Accept stone. So we're going to be looking at, how are we accepting? What do we need to accept about ourselves, about our lives, about our day? All right. But let's see what you have. In terms of your situation, you're starting off with the World. Okay, that's a great way to start a Monday, all right? So the World card, we're really talking about that your Monday, you're going to see something where you have successfully completed something. Depending on where you are on a certain project, typically the World card, but because we're talking about daily reads, it could be just a milestone completion, but it's something that you have successfully completed. It could also be that you show, like say you've been working on yourself, and maybe going to the gym and, doing all that. You may see yourself hit a milestone, a successful completion of moving yourself forward in some way, which is going to open up more of your world to you, if you will. All right. But this day is a day of, there's a lot of positive, successful energy for your Monday. So embrace it. All right. Embrace it. Now let's check out what may be going on underneath the surface, what you might not be fully aware of. Okay. And you've got, look at that, the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, this card says endurance, but it's like what may be also going on. You got a very sharp mind today. You're probably having very clear thinking, maybe needing to make some decisions that are judicious, if that's right. In other words, taking in all of the facts and being able to look at a situation, being clear-minded and making a decision about it. There's something underneath the surface, what's going on for you today. And I feel like because, you guys are winning right now with this World card, And I'm also getting the sense of like leading. You may be in a leadership role within your day. And so it may be necessary for you to make some very clear decisions that will have an impact on others, but you are going to be very clear-minded in it. So embrace that. Embrace your understanding of what you need to do and what decisions you need to make, and go ahead and move forward and do just that. All right. Now, in terms of taking action or what the outcome might be, look at that. So you can't make that up. Like, you got the King of Wands. I was just talking about, you may be in a leadership role. So you got two kings here. These are very strong energies. And so the action that you need to take is, when you have made a clear decision about what direction you need to move or where something needs to go, or made a decision about a certain aspect of your life or your job or whatever it may be, move forward with determination and with your sense of clear leadership. The King of Wands is the natural born leader, charismatic, able to successfully bring things to a conclusion. And because you all have got this world card energy of like this successful fulfillment, the successful completion of whatever it is that you're working on, what you're being invited to do here is to step fully into your leadership capabilities on this Monday. All right. So step into your power and move yourself forward. And your guidance from the divine, open-hearted. All right. So as you are stepping into this leadership role, pile 3, it is going to be important that you approach it with compassion and an open heart. Keep your heart open as you are having to make some decisions that may be, drawn basically on the facts, right? But make sure that your heart is in it, that your compassion is in it. Okay, that your empathy is in it, and you will continue to see success. All right, y'all. Well, that is going to be your reading for today. I hope that you have a joyfully abundant day. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me if these readings are working for you. Hit the subscribe button, share the content, give me a comment, whatever works for you. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy your day, y'all. Bye.